anytime you rotate the model or zoom in on a particular item that is of importance, you can save that view over here and always recall it at a later date. But one of the cool things you can do with this is you can put a whole bunch of these together. So I've just got like 8 or 9 views here. So one starts here at the front, corner, side, and they all go around the building. So what I was able to do is drag and drop these inside this little flyover animation, and the software will actually stitch them together and play a little video. So it's just jumping from one view to the next, stitching them together. So you could just have this playing on a screen. This is going pretty fast, and you can actually change the total amount of time. You could, I think this is a 30-second animation, but I could modify the properties and make it longer. So, while I'm having a conversation with the client, the little flyover is playing in the background. Right, yeah, this is a 30 seconds, so you could update that to whatever you need. But from there, that's kind of a simple animation that the software creates very easily with not much user intervention. So we've got a more sophisticated option here using the actual Animator window here. But so some of the limits of this method where we just drop the viewpoints in here are the software will equally space the viewpoints together. So if some are too close together, it might speed up or be too slow in certain places. But the Animator will allow you to take views and assign them for certain times. So here, let's start with this one. I'm going to dock this window here, so we will lose a little bit of real estate. Typically, when I'm working, I'll have this Animator or scripter or timeliner on a separate window, so I get the whole screen here. But for the webcast, we'll just kind of make do with seeing both here. So if I break down this camera here, I'll tell you what, I'll just play it. Stop and then play it here. So what's happening is I'm telling it where I want the camera to be at certain times, rather than it being equally spaced. And that's what the timeliner allows you to do. So as that's done playing, I'll show you here at 0 seconds, I want to start out here, and then at 7 seconds I want to be at the door, 12 seconds I want to be here, 18 I want to be fully turned around, and then backwards to here. That's just the camera. There's even more to it here. You'll notice we have an animation here for the exterior doors. Let's watch this again, and you'll see that I was able to tell the software I want the door to be closed at 3 seconds, and then I was able to have it in the open position at 7 seconds. So let's watch that. And then I did the same with the interior door too. So exterior door starts to open, interior door starts to open. We get through them, start to turn around, and then we could start to see them close as well. So that, for me, I would create walkthroughs for clients, and then how you just kind of smash through the door, and they're like, well, it's always just, it's kind of like embarrassing when they're like, why can't you just open the door? Well, now we can with Navisworks. Um, so I got a couple other animations here. Let's take a look at this one. So this scene here raises the roof of the building when I play it. So I was able to select just the items that I want to lift off. When I play this animation, it starts in the down position, goes to the up position, stays there, and then starts to go back down. So, this, again, this is great. If you want to look at something here, let's play it again. Let's see. Look, oh, looks like I'm missing some flex duct here. So now I can see that because I've got the roof lifted off and now it's coming back down. All right, let's do a couple more here. I've got an animation for my door. All right. For my exterior door, I'll just go ahead and get close to it and click play here. So this is a short one. It's only from 0 to 4 seconds. When I hit play, the door starts to open and then it's fully open. And that's it. That's all it is. Just opens the door.